back into BitCraft today. Big surprise there. We have it fully unlocked tier 2. I've got a bunch of Hexite capsules ready to go to expand the Ottoman Empire. I've also been working and cooking up on a settlement guide on how to make a settlement. As you saw, we had a little bit of flowchart. I fixed up the flowchart, so in a little bit today, we're going to take a look at the new flowchart as well as the sheet that we're working on, courtesy of myself and Angie Wizard. It starting to look fantastic with user inputs and everything like that. It looks great, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So, let's dive right in. Without a further ado, shall we say. Where am I? Why have I disappeared? I see why we've disappeared. Okay. How are we all? I hope we're all well. We'll start with the settlement. I have died because for a while I was AFK. I think I was eating and I left the game open and I was basking in the glory that is the Ottoman Empire. Yes. Yes. Watching as the peasants bow down to me. The great God Emperor King. I think we've been adding new titles to that every single day. What are we at? We're the great God Emperor. I think we need to expand that out to the great God Emperor King. How many titles can we add to this? There we go. Perfect. We'll give him a second. Chappie, the brightest shorzer, thank you for the subscription to the BitCraft channel. This is the Ottoman Empire. Here's our land. As you can see, the Firefly Coalition has greatly expanded its territory. Not to border with us, thankfully. Otherwise, we might have to have a little bit of a conversation. But we can also see the Trispian Empire is expanding despite their failure to attack the Royaume de France, which they had a couple of Trispians here. Oh, we can see Ludin's Empire has popped up as well. Tokyo, Umbilica, they've got some Empire towns too, and I think there's one more up here. Yeah, here they are, the Bit Street Boys, and Legion, of course. Which is so fantastic. No one is in the middle because the server was dead for like a week, so we don't see that. Yeah, there you are, Umbilical. Your settlement name, Prosperity. It is Prosperity. I complimented your goat a few hours back. Yes, thank you. It is me. It is I. We need to top up a couple of these nodes here, which we'll go into. But first, I want to show you guys what we've done with the settlement. The very cool thing about this game is that we've been accruing money. Now, basically, as long as anyone, whether they're a citizen or not, is working at these workstations, for one, they get a special bonus that gets them the resisting to crashing the game. Because they're not in the ruined city and there's far less people. If you're crafting in Prosperity, as long as there's not too many of us, it's actually been quite peaceful in terms of not memory leaking and crashing the game. So it's like a hidden bonus. But also, we have been generating income, which we can use to fund my escapades, but also to fund the Empire itself. We haven't done too much messing with that. We've got a link in the Discord. We have a nerdy dev who's sent me something. Oh, yes. I can see. Oh, oh, this is cool. Oh. I didn't know what you were going to send me, but you're right. I do like this. Let's take a look at this. So you sent me the BitCraft hub under construction. This using the prosperity claim. So you can choose the prosperity. Currently, we can see that it has 80, should say 75 members, but We have 11 online members with their respective profession levels and their skilling levels. Yes, skills levels as well. We're currently not building any specific items. We have oh my god, we have a full inventory as well of all of our sandwiches. Oh shit, this is very cool. Offline items too, I imagine in offline storages and carts and stuff and inventories. And we have our own leaderboard with a total of experience. So like for example, mining. Yeah, there I should be on here somewhere. Yep. Wow. So that means Hero Brainiac is the highest level with a total experience of 275,000. This is cool, dude. This is really, really cool. I'm a send this out to my Discord. Now, is this a public tool or is this something that you're working on at the moment? Oh, you're tempting me. You're tempting me. You keep asking. You're saying, "Hey, you should join us. You should join us over in the east here, Tortuga." You're doing things like that. All right, you showed me yours. I'm going to show you mine. Ready? It's a public tool made by you and Resu. Awesome. Now they won't go open to tier 3 Esper because they even said on the stream like they made a misstep in that by not adding tier 2 to the game, they missed a significant portion and people can't interact with the settlement system. So now they're going to allow people to interact with the settlement system. They're not going to go tier 3. I don't recommend they'll do tier 3. Tier 3 confirmed. Got it. So this is the updated flowchart. It's a little bit prettier. We have less lines going all over the place. And we've also identified each portion. So we have the study journals, the wood research, the cloth research, stone research, metal and leather researches. Here, you can't see it. I am dumb, which means I wasn't showing the tool as well. Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking about that tool. Let me open that link again. This is the tool I was talking about earlier. So this is what it looks like. This is cool. We did it. We do. If you're he said it's public. You can change it to dark mode. Dark mode. Here we go. Connect to WebSocket. All right. I imagine we can just pick a claim and then we can, like, if we search for. Okay, so we can go to Serenity, for example, and take a look at Serenity. Yeah, and you can see the buildings, their levels, their level caps are 20. All their items and what they have available, all their secrets. You can see their DMs. This is great. This is so cool. Wow. And I think wonders are a thing too, right? As for, I would recommend, right now we're pretty much set up, so I would recommend just exploring the professions and seeing what you like, because we have like facilities and everything, so it's better off you just figure out what you like. You don't see your own player profile? Okay, so yeah, we have, can I click on myself here? Yep. So player Teloril, I've played 1 day 17 hours. I've signed in. I'm assuming wait, is that I first signed in 2 hours 18 days ago? And I played 1 day 17 hours? Did you just call me out like that in public? Okay. As long as we know. We can see how much money I have, which means I can't lie to my people and be like I'm poor. And this is really cool. This is super cool. Wow. And you can see your own claim and everything. I've sent a link in my own Discord. All right. So like I said, you showed me yours. I'm going to show you mine. We have our improved and enhanced flowchart. It's a little bit cleaner now. We have an actual what it looks like. We have color coding based on gathering crafting and rares. But this is mostly is to tie in with the spreadsheet that we have. So here's the BitCraft Online by Tell and Angie Wizard. Huge shout out to Angie Wizard who helped make this, because this dude's an Excel wizard. I think it would be done faster, but he fired up Eco again and started playing Eco. So here we can see gatherables and crafts, right? We have the flowchart on the right. This isn't public yet. I can't send this. This is going to be going into a how to make a settlement video. And we can see here that on the overview page, you can put in, like, I can put in Mir, and I can put in Esper, and I can put in Pillow in the settlement crafters. And then over here, I can say, all right, I'm going to assign Angie to do forestry, Angie to do this, stone carvings. I'll do those because I'm a scholar. I'll parchments, flowers. We'll get Mir to do the foraging stuff. Crawdads. I know Esper likes fishing, so we're going to do that. And then we can, when we supply things, we can say we've marked it in progress, that we're working on it, and also that you can also be able to put multiple one thing. Yeah, we'll probably definitely do that too, as things get harder to do. But we can add and expand these, and as we finish things, they're not linked to each other, so there's not like automation yet or anything like that. But the idea is, as we fill these out, if you go to the overview, you can see that, for example, the study journals are 84% done. And this is supposed to update, but it might not be ready yet, because again, this is a work in progress. But this updates and shows your total progress across the whole sheet for making a settlement. And then later on, we'll have this updated for tier 2 and tier 3 and stuff like that too. Yeah, this is the Ottoman Empire just here. We're going to expand it out now today, because we're looking a little... If you can see to our north, our allies/enemies/allies are getting bigger, and we can't have that. So we're going to have to expand out a little bit here, and then we're going to run south. And to do that, we're going to open up these foundries and start crafting some extras. Oh, you spent an hour? Welcome, big boy. Welcome, big boy. I'm glad that you found the game and you're enjoying it, dude. That's why I made the video, because I think that a lot of people out there are going to see a game that's like BitCraft and be like, hold on a minute, I've been looking for something like this. This killed one of our citizens. I got crafting gear on, but I'm going to still fight. What is a king if not one to fight for his people? Alright. Now, last time I went to explore and get this thing ready, I made the mistake of not wearing proper gear. So, I think I'm going to wear my rough leather to get the movement speed. Or maybe I'll just straight wear the Yeah, I'll wear the leather. So a little trick here is you can put this stuff into your vault for later. Made it to your town after finishing your settlement, and that's you're done. That's it. Al, you said that your exams finished right on June 20th or June 19th, right? Congrats. Good luck on the exams locking in. Be sure to make sure you're still watching and distracting yourself with YouTube and content. Really appreciate that. On the 19th. Excellent. Speaking of which, we have a new video as well. It's a short one. It's just a 3-minute video with some tips and tricks that I found throughout the game. If you're I gamble with you and I say, like, if you know all these tips, you should leave the channel and never come back. So if you're an alpha player, I don't recommend watching the video. Please don't do that. But everyone else, please go ahead. Leather. Alright, so now we have some health. Some gear. Time to go check. Double check my work. Now, I don't like to expand rapidly. I mean, I did expand rapidly, but I don't like to expand without filling the watchtowers with extra. So I'm going to go fill these ones, which... Oh, no, this one. This one's a mistake. It literally says mistake, do not charge. I'm going to go charge this one up a little bit. And then we're going to go expand. See about expanding. And then we're probably going to have to do a recharge before we get too crazy and expand again. Thank you, Al. Yeah, no, it's good. It's a good little... I have a lot of... There's a lot of knowledge going up in this brain hole at the moment playing this game. And I wanted to get something out there, just to get some information out there to be like, hey, I can help you play BitCraft. Let's get that out there. And then now I'm going to be working on the settlement guide, because that's like the #1 question of the game. How the fuck do I make a settlement? The tips video is a masterpiece of efficiency. You usually have to watch videos at 1.5 speed. Thank you, Shava. Thank you. When I make guides, I try and make ones that I would watch myself, because I usually even use text guides because I'd rather just like get the information. So I'm glad that that's attractive to you. That's the point. All right, let's claim these. Oh, we're gonna have to. Can we just claim, or are we gonna have to? Yeah, we're gonna have to move one at a time here, I think. That's my personal cash, but where's the cart? There we go. Yeah, alright, we're gonna have to one at a time. Alright, these are Hexite capsules. We're gonna use these to expand the Empire. As you can see, everyone's been working diligently to get more supplies and stuff. Now that we have tier 2 on site, it's a lot easier to do. I think I didn't showcase the actual settlement, so I'm going to go through that as well. Plane. I don't like these just sitting here, to be honest. I keep closing it. I don't like these just sitting here like this, but there's not too much space at the moment, so. Oop. All right, we have 9 plus 3 more in crafts. And I think I got some in my personal cash too. Yeah, we do. So another 10. 11. Another 3 being made. All right. So before we go, we got our foundries, our hunting and leatherworking areas, which was moved from the... We have a nice little storage area here. I like that what we're doing with the... This is great. I think, I'm sorry, I forgot his name, but he worked on this little storage area. It's really... I really quite like it. We've got a couple of forges, smelters. We have our kiln. Looks like our... Oh yeah, our cargo storage is moved there. We have a little farm. Although that farm needs to be fixed. You have an expansion on your hunting tip? Is this the... What have you got? You can show more players if you expand the list. Oh, the numbers on the website are correct. We're correct. Okay. The first is many, how many in game? Yeah, this thing will be wiped. We did it anyway. It'll be wiped, but we did it anyway. We wanted to learn the system and learn the game. And I said, all right, guys, we can slow down now. And then every time I log in, it gets bigger. So I don't think they care. All right. We're going up here. We're going to fill this out a little bit. I see jadefish needs to be expanded onto. And maybe we'll get this one here. We'll get this like kind of grid. That's just a straight. That's a settlement. That's a ruined settlement. And then we're gonna, you know what? I'm gonna, how many do I need? I need 2. No, I'm gonna need the cart because I'm gonna do 1 to charge, then 2 here, then 2 here. That's a good point. Yeah, Stallion. Our game experience is a lot better when we're away from the main ruined settlement because there's so many people there that it kind of causes bugs at the moment, which is being worked on. Jezebel, thank you for the follow. I think there was another follow earlier. Lord Dreos and Duelist. Sorry, I was yapping on about spreadsheets and stuff. Thank you and welcome. Place your cart in the water and guide the animals there, or you can run circles around them and chase them back towards your cart before killing them. Ah, yes. Okay, so basically do the same strategy, but push them to the water and have your cart there. So you're like stacking them up, which is great. I wonder if they'll fix that or if they're going to just kind of leave it. Taking notes. Here, Trisp. Here. There's a quick little video for you. That's a 3-minute video. If you can spare 3 minutes of your time, please, sir. You'll get some nice little info out for you. Although I don't know if you're live at the moment. I know you've been basically chained to the desk with how many people are giving you bids to keep your bit stream going. All right. Twitch cut you down. Like, this guy's too unhealthy. Cut him off. That's funny. Yeah, animal behavior has been like that since every alpha. Yeah, they brought other things to work on. I imagine that I didn't imagine it was going to change. Oh, this is unfortunate. We have a transport issue. I don't really feel like going all the way around. How can we do it? We can take the goat. So I'll go this way. I'll have to sit across, charge that one up. I'll take 2 here. I'll need to come back and recharge it. Sorry, fill up and then go out this way. Anyways, let's start by getting to the water. Do I have the raft yet? No, I forgot the raft. I didn't buy one. I was like, when am I going to use a raft? When am I going to use a raft? At what point? For what purpose? When the game comes out, it's going to cost $30 US. Okay, so chat's wilding at the moment. I'm just going to ignore that. Jeez. What? We've been using the raft a lot. No, we're just going to park here and we're going the old-fashioned way. It's all good. Yes, sorry. In early access, it'll be $30 US, and then after the full release, it'll be free to play. All right, I accidentally placed 2 towers here. This one wasn't connected. So I literally just named it mistake do not change. And we're just going to let it die. There's no reason to keep it. And then We got that one there. Oop. Oh, yes, yes. Hold on. Can I do this bug again? This bug is great. Can we? No, I need to get a hill. There's like a way you can infinitely climb. Early access might be 12 months. How long is a piece of string? We don't know. And technically there will be wipes during the early access period, but a lot of us are playing for fun anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. Mistake, do not change is a very very relatable name. It's do not charge, but that is also good. Depends how long you cut it, exactly. Lady Tara, thank you for follow. Early access will be wiped at some point is our presumption, is our expectation. Yeah, 1 year. I could see it being 1 year. All right, here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna drop. We're gonna run back. Oh, the official settlements videos were so nice for the purpose of making my video. It was so good. One more. And then we'll take the goat. We'll probably need to come back for more anyway. This is efficient. Okay, I make efficiency guides. This is efficient. Goat is useful in this exact specific scenario that I'm going to. I don't have a raft. All right, we're gonna deploy the goat. Yo, I know. I believe me. I like I said, what am I gonna use a raft for? It's all good. There we go. Okay, we're loaded up. Onwards. Yeah, we got all the tier 2 benches done now. We're generating income at the settlement now. So as people craft, we get free money. It goes straight to my wallet. I mean, it's supposed to support the Empire, but don't tell them that. Or the claim. Yeah, we don't want the peasants to know how much money we have in the treasury. I have a 3060, so and even then we have obviously 3060 is not that great, but I have we get the stutter as well. It's something to do with they're aware of the performance issues. I believe they have a build that they're bringing home from TwitchCon that has improved performance. My CPU is a bit better. I've got my GPU. I've got a Ryzen 5700, Ryzen 7 5700X. So even then, it's pretty duh. But the funny thing is sometimes it's quite chill. I might just need to restart at some point. All right. Oh, good. We can talk to these people. Reminder that under my name it says the Great God Emperor King. So we'll see how this interaction goes. No worries, Triss. Back to the normal work life for you, even though you've had a crazy weekend. Congratulations this weekend. You've had an amazing weekend. And I'll see you around, dude. Have they named this claim yet? Is it still claimed area? It's still claimed area. Hello, citizens of claimed area. Anything? See ya, Trisp. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. I'm putting Trisp to sleep. With probably the background music doesn't help. Oh, good. I am now a goat. All right, these. They're not saying hello. Okay. All right. They haven't even named the place yet. Yay! It's a compliment, even though I was fucking with them all stream. Every time I popped in, I was fucking with him. I'm having so much fun with this BitCraft community. It's awesome. The devs and the community have been also supportive, and it's been a lot of fun. Oh, absolutely, Justin. Yeah, you're good. And I know, noob, like, wanting to build a new computer, or get, like, for me, getting a new GPU will probably be the first thing I do. And it's like GPUs are pretty expensive, and I also live in Australia, where tech is not exactly cheap. All right. Can we expand without having to cut any trees? Is the question. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm writing deployable. Okay. Well, I want to be in the sun too, right? Perfect. All right, now we like to take 2 and recharge. So now we have a week on it, which gives us some time to recharge it. All right, so now that's claimed. We're gonna claim this one here. I'm gonna go back and get a second. $2,000, please, for a mid-range PC. I know. And you can even build it yourself, and it doesn't matter. I'm a system administrator. I've been in tech for over 10 years, over a decade, and I don't like building my own computer. I'm the person who will pay a premium to do it because I can't do cable management for shit. I butcher my OS installs with garbage. I just hate it. I just hate interacting with hardware. It's not my forte, or I'm a fan of it. 3060 12 gig doing well in the games. I ask of it. 2K. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've never. Yeah, build yourself and save $50. I know. The thing is, like for me, I've never wanted. I had a 1080 Ti for up until like 2 years ago. It was really good at the time, and then like when I was younger, I was like, oh yeah, I want the best hardware. And nowadays, I still use a 1080 Ti. It's still going in Mistel's computer as well, doing perfectly fine. And I used it for so long. I didn't need the best graphics of that. Now that like we're gonna be doing streaming, I definitely need to probably look at doing an upgrade. But it's quite funny that I just whatever. Been playing games a lot. The thing is, I'm the type of person who will spend, you know, $2,000 on a GPU and then fire up BitCraft and old school RuneScape and roguelikes of the ASCII persuasion like Cataclysm DDA and stuff like that, which are literally ASCII games. So I don't need the best and brightest graphics card. All right, I don't need to take 3 because we're just gonna do this area here. Yeah, troubleshooting can be. I can do the troubleshooting part. But I find it frustrating as well because I just like I spend all day at work on computers and fixing computers and doing that kind of thing. So running into problems at home, I get super tilted. Super tilted. Oh yeah, the front USB problem. It's, oh, the front USBs don't work. I could fix that next year. Yeah, you're gonna find me. You're gonna track me down. You're gonna stop. You're gonna slay the Ottoman king, God Emperor King, before he can reign supreme on early access release. I wonder when we get the next crown. So we got one at I want to say 50. I want to say 50 was the first crown from tier 1 to tier 2, and then we got one at 100 for tier 3. So I'm suspecting tier 4 might be 200 is my best guess. It's something that we'll probably push at the end of the demo. We'll just be like, we'll just throw up towers as a last hurrah. The map movement's weird. Sometimes it lets you go really far, and sometimes it just like doesn't send you that far. Yeah, it's a shame that we're getting stuttering out here. If I relaunch the game, I think it'll be better, but not worth the hassle. All right, we're gonna get bullied by jackals probably. This time I actually brought food and a ton of junk. Whoops. Find this guy. He's a sysadmin. I have a particular set of skills. Hunting down nerds who play nerd games. Oh shit, this is like full beginner zone. We can't claim this. But they're all the way over here, aren't they? It looks so far. Oh, wait, you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 4 tiles away. Okay, never mind. That's as good as it's gonna get. No, we can't. No, for sure. It won't let us. It'll say, yeah, see, we can't. Can't build too close to the spawn area. All good. All good, all good. So we have 2 decisions. We can go north here. If I slap one here, I'd get this territory. And then here, I'd get this territory. And then that would be halfway. Firefly could grab. So if I put one here, we'd get this. And here. Wait, no. Yeah, here. Here and here. We go up to here. And then Firefly could grab this one. And this one. And then we have direct borders. Alright, so hopefully Firefly... I did say to the Firefly that I was not going to go further north, but I'm just going to go one more north. Just like... We'll have like equal borders between the two towns. This is how war starts, by the way. An innocent... Oh, we'll just go up here. This is how war starts. Does a town replace a beacon? No. You could, but however, what you can do is I could place a beacon like down here, and it would be completely separate to the Ottoman Empire, right? But it'll still say it, and it will drain really, really fast. Like it'll drain energy fast. But if we have a settlement inside that area, anywhere in this region that we've that's within the empire and is a part of the empire, it will no longer drain as if it's separate. It'll be joined basically. So they act as like anchors. At this time, we should just change our names to Russia and Ukraine. Look, we're just showing a little bit of show of strength. We're not going crazy. It's all right. It's politics. I wonder if we can fix this framiness with the relaunch. What's the point? Fun. It's mostly fun. Cosmetic. Say this, we own this land. This settlement will be on the Firefly side. Oh shit, there's jackals here. Biome T3 is to the south. I was gonna expand up here and then I was gonna start going towards the south. T3 looks like down here. Oh dear, we are in trouble. We're in big trouble. My weapon broke. All right. Drop it. Drop it. Go. Go, 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 go. Go. Find water. Cliff works too. Climb, climb, climb. We good? Are you chasing? Yeah, you're chasing. Okay. Ooh. No, not only metal armor. I have decent leather armor. Okay. We have a claymore. It's all good. I don't think I got my metal armor on me. I've got a plated belt. But I don't think I got the plated. Oh yeah, no, I got it. I didn't have to want to wear this stuff, but I'm gonna have to. Also, my bags are full. Add. I would have won that fight if we didn't get the weird combat bug, but there we go. I'm missing a piece. I'm missing a piece and it's not in my vault. It's the chest piece. Okay, that's fine. Alright, come here, punk. Okay. Any fangs? No. No such luck. Alright, we're getting lags. I want to restart. I will show my map in just a moment. Yeah, we have crafting stations now at Prosperity. Come move in. You know you want to. Oh man, I can't wait for the update. I think we'll see if they push one today. I'm not gonna spit on anyone, I promise. And my cousins would never do that. Here's the map. So this is us. This is the Firefly Coalition. We're kind of expanding, but we're gonna stop here 100%. We're not gonna go any further north than that. And then we're gonna go down here and probably like grab this like line of territory. I could probably grab like, no, it's not worth doing that. Oh, you know what? We could definitely grab whatever this is. We can grab this. Hose. Excellent. An allegiance with the Ottoman Empire is a strong allegiance. Will bring you gifts, such as extremely high burdensome tax rates. There's no tax rates in this game, to be clear. I'm just joking. That's a big point, that there's no tax rates. Yeah, I know. It's a little bit of a shame, Dutch. I didn't know those toads existed when I first placed it. We are in the right spot, so we can claim this. Yeah, we can claim this. And boop. It looks like the energy rate isn't really going up as much anymore. It seems like it's always been 192 per day. It's like it grew really fast initially and now it's not so bad, but maybe it's just because we have so many watchtowers that we're gonna have to manage, so they didn't decide to make it expand. I'm going to expand to Crawdad. Yeah, I'm going to expand to Crawdad Falls, Crawdad Lake in a moment. Hello. Mark Shockey, hello. Welcome. These guys must be part of this claimed area here. How do you start my own little settlement? Yeah, I'm actually working on a video on that, Chippy. It's a little bit hard to do as a solo player. It is possible. It's just going to take a lot of work. The long and short answer is that you need to finish this web of crafts and gathers. You need to touch every single profession in the game to do it. So you need to make... You ultimately need to make 10 of these beginner codexes, which is these beginner researches. And then each of these researches are from refined metals, and materials. It is a little bit of work. You're gonna need level 10 of every single profession to do it solo. I'm gonna go back down here. Did I recover my goat? I did. Oh, and also 5 hex coin, 5,000 hex coins as well. It's definitely a group experience. You know how to build a totem? I don't know what kind of totem you mean. Do you mean like a town? Yeah, the video will help answer it a lot, I think. I've got a useful resource for you to use as well. Definitely look forward to that. It'll help things. I'm going to get it out 100% before early access releases. So even if you don't get the opportunity to work on a settlement yet, you will have the opportunity to once early access comes out. I can promise you that. Hello, Jack. Good morning. Oh, you can't build a workbench? I think you need to be in a settlement to build a workbench. I don't think you can build workbenches outside of them. I think they need to be inside of a settlement. And to make a settlement is like a whole ordeal. That's kind of what we're talking about. I'm gonna hit these explorations real quick. Everything the light touches is the Ottoman's empire, so I might as well grab these. There we go. How do you get the slab for the cash? Ooh. Do you mean these slabs? These are from 10 bricks. Not from this. From 10 bricks. 10 rough bricks at a kiln gives you a slab. The game will wipe on the 16th of June. When early access... And then early access comes out on the June 20th. So the game will be down for a few days. Alright. We're back, Cardi. I'm sorry I betrayed you and left you here alone for so long. Is storage a constant issue? Amount of space after finishing tier 1. No room for tier 2 resources and crafts. You can make one box. I don't think you can have more than one. Because it's kind of like a deployable, right? So you can only have one. And this has a lot of space though. This has like each inventory slot is 100 and the cargo slots are 100. So you can get it's like a mini bank. Other than that, if you have the settlement down from tier 1, you should be able to make it into... You should be able to make storage for it. I can go back to town and show you what the town looks like, Gray, in just a moment. I've just got to set up my empire. And then we'll do exactly that. Whoa, what is that? Oh, that's the ancient ruin. The ancient ruin's going to be on our territory. That's funny. Depending on where it is, I can put the watchtower right perfectly in front of the door. I think we might be lucky. So we need to put it on this tile. So if it's, I think if it's like here, we'll be able to do it. I'm stupid. I needed to get more than one, but I've already ran halfway. Shit. All right. Well, I'm gonna go straight home and buy a raft after this. This is why making a big empire is actually hard. Like, managing this space is not something that you can do really as a solo player, because you'd be running around all day just turning in Hexite capsules. If someone attacked you, they could easily just take over the spot. I forgot, Dutch. I forgot. Couture, hello, hello. Welcome to the BitCraft stream. I forgot. Alright, we're gonna grab him. Excellent, Dan Martel. Join the Discord. You'll be able to jump in with us. You can either wait till the demo's over, which will get reset, or you can jump in the demo for free and explore the game and see what professions you like. There's not really any specific thing we need at Prosperity anymore, the town. Just anything. Just do whatever you kind of want. Get a feel for the game. Currently, Couture, we're expanding our empire. This is the Ottoman Empire. And it is going strong. Here's my goat. Let's go. Yeah, no worries. You can't sit behind your computer too long. Wait, hold on. You hurt your neck? So you're gonna view your phone instead? Surely your phone is worse than your computer, right? Since you're become a god emperor, we need some cool catchphrases such as "When one defiles the effigy, they defile the emperor." Yeah, we can't have any treason inside the Ottoman Empire. But Jack, what I will do, and I'm gonna do this just for you. All right, we're gonna have an end of the world party on the 16th as the game shuts down, the demo shuts down, because it's like the end of the world, right? The server's going down. They're gonna delete the Empire. We're gonna have an end of the world party. Everyone's invited. You're gonna make a bunch of alcoholic drinks for everyone. It's gonna be great. I think hopefully we can get some. Maybe we can get some furniture items. I don't know. We'll have campfires at the very least. But we're gonna have an end of the world party, and you're totally gonna be the bartender for it. I thought of that the other day. No, earlier today. I have these cool 90-degree glasses that allow me to lay flat in bed, look at my phone, which is on my chest. That is incredibly fucking nerdy. I love that for you. Oh dear. Alright, we're settling here. Where's the ruin? I lost it. Oh, there it is. It's a bit out of reach, unfortunately. So we'll just slap it here. Make sure we're on the right side. Probably work near the water, eh? So you can just sail upstream. What do they say to the gods of death? Not today. Today. Oh, dear God. Bad puns are treason, okay? Guards, get them. Yeah, see, it's still... This one's even less, actually. Interesting. I think it's because it's proximity to the other one. Okay. There we go. All right. Fireflies, I don't know if you're in the stream. Let me see if the fireflies are online. What are we at? So 132 territory size. We'll see if we get a new crown at 150. If it's not at 150, 200 will be it. 100%. All right. I don't know if the Fireflies Emperor is online or anyone in the Fireflies Empire can pass along the message, but this is our border. We will not go any further north. They can place a watchtower here and here, and they'll have these, like, they'll have aligning borders, and that shouldn't overlap. The goat can go. Excellent. Yeah, I do not... Time for war. Let's go. Maybe on the last day, for the fun of it. Laying waste to the Firefly Coalition. Oh, you checked on the website. You can check if that's online. That's so smart. That's so cool. And stalkerish, but cool. But a little bit stalkerish. No wars today. Oh no. What have you started, Jack? What have you done? Alright, we're gonna need a raft, guys. We're gonna need a raft. Empire nodes. So this one's the do not charge, and the rest is all a week out. So we should be good. We're gonna need to recharge eventually. I might have some officers do it. Delegate, you know, delegation is an important managerial trait. Always sit there back and watch them do it, of course. This is something I meant to pin for the start of the stream. Let me figure out. Let's see, BitCraft Online.com. We go to the account page, settings, and we go here. That's just the power that we have, Captain Tidor. This is totally wrong. Oh no. Oh no. Everyone's committing treason in chat. T1 seems to be faster to make. And we'll be using T2 to make codexes. I learned today that the region chat, like, and the Empire chat and the claim chat are all just region chat right now, and they're not working properly. This chat's riveting. Oh my god. Oh my tell. It's so many awful frog buns. Oh god. What are we gonna do? We're gonna lose that. We're gonna lose our empire because we're gonna cast everyone out to exile. Yes, when you're in Empire chat, our enemies can hear us. Alright, we're back to the settlement after our little journey there. Welcome home. I love that. Truly do. It is kind of welcoming. It is genuinely really welcoming. Like, oh, I've just been on a journey. I'm back. You would hop on. Ah! Fuck you. Oh god. Unless you croaked, you would jump on. Hey, I'm scheduled. All right, let's go buy a boat. Let's go buy a boat. We got the money. Actually, oh, yes, Alex. Hello. So Lux meat sandwiches. Hell yeah. It's got combat cooldown too. Nice. While we're here, I'm working on cooking all these tier 1 bricks. We have tons and tons and tons of them. I'm gonna use them to what do you call it? Make hex coins and make supplies. All right, store all these. No, it stored in the cart again, did it? No, it didn't. Okay, good. Grab that. Store that. I think I've got tier 2 bricks in here. No, I don't. They're on the deed. That's raw. That's raw. That's rare. That's final. Okay. Now I just need some tier 1 logs, which I think are in my personal stash here. Cook those. Oh, I finally ran out of ferrolith. I had hundreds of the stuff. Oh, good. Let me go put my T2 rares over there. Store them. Oh, it's so nice to have like an actual bank, shared bank. At First Empire, you could say that you're in a tadpole position. That's a stretch. Very riveting, but that's a stretch. You croaked it. T2 rares are there. T2 raws are there. Might as well go put this in the public storage instead of my own private thing. Store these. Store these. Got some rocks there as well. Now, before we go to town, let's check out the traveler tasks, see what we got. Bricks, we take bricks. Cloth, we don't have. We'll probably end up buying those. Brico, you're looking for, okay, so 20 bricks. Alessi wants some ember grain and potions. Rampart wants jackal fur. How much jackal fur do I have? Just the 5? Okay. Do we have ember grain, I wonder? Can I borrow some ember grain? Oh, I can borrow some planks. Someone's going crazy with planks. Oh god, we do have more ferrolith ore that I need to convert. Let's see. It's so nice pooling our resources like this. It's so nice. I need the wood, which I think I got some here. Excellent, Jack. Hop on and start serving some food. All right, so we got those started. We can start some more over here because we have 2 smelters now, which is nice. And I need 20 bricks, which I believe I've got here. All right, we can go home and turn in, make some money. As well as buy a raft. What's the storage for claims? So you make these chests here, these large and small chests, and they have tons of shared storage that you can use. Now to use a storage on the claim, you need to be inside of the claim's members list. But if you're not a part of the members list, and you also have to have the storage permission, like this. But if you're not a member of the claim, you can still work at all the workstations. You can place your own personal storage. You can still, I think you can't add supplies. I'm not sure. But you should be able to basically do everything at the settlement, and you also generate them income, and it works exactly like a ruined town, basically. You can access the marketplace. If they had a bank, you could use their bank, your own private space. Oh, if I set a minimum payment value, can I do 0? Like unironically, can I do 0? And then I can set this to 20,000. Like people can add supplies now, right? Yeah, we'll try that because you're right. I think I couldn't do it before because I had it set. I think, do you have a salt task? You don't have a salt task today. Okay. I know I need to make a slab of bricks. One of my admins is from Poland or Slovakia. No. I don't have any admins really. Malazetic. He's been offline for a little bit. But he's American. It's just a Final Fantasy name, I think. Boop. Head up north to Rumba. Oh, and we'll buy some meats. Watch this. This happens every time. We go here. We look for basic meat. Raw meat's 1. We might use that. Plain roasted meat is 4. That's fine. We can just buy some raw meat. We'll buy 10. And like cooking it is, what the hell? I bought 1 7, didn't I? 1, 2, 3. I might have just lagged. Great, now I got 4. Whatever. Drop that. Then I'll go cook it and make an easy profit. Then we're gonna rumba. Hello, Hero Brainiac. How are you? Turn these in. And we'll cook some meat here. Won't take a second. Oh shit, it's Lycan. He's a good friend of mine. He's probably gonna say some shit in a moment. I'm very well, thank you. I've had a great, fantastic weekend, and now we're back to the work grind in real life, and also the back in the grind of BitCraft. We're sacrificing something, probably sleep, but it's okay. No, I've made sure that we got enough rest. I'm not gonna go too crazy. It's just that weekend we had a lot of fun. Where are you, Heimlich? There we go. Turn in and onwards. My music keeps cutting out. It's so unfortunate. Bryce Rose just updated. It's pretty much just fix various typos. I guess the leak's out there too, right? Are we expecting the quest this week? Oh, Rampart. I need to go swing by Rampart. Oh my god. I didn't buy the boat. Svim, where are you? Svim. Before I forget, please, 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 take my money. Raft sailing. Raft. Add to vault. Alright, done. No trading? Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect trading. Not for a little bit. Where else? Rampart's this way, eh? Keep forgetting I can use the mini-map. The mini-map to me is weird because like it shows obviously the trees and stuff like that, but when it's in this plains area, it's just there's nothing, right? It's not like a RuneScape mini-map where it's a little bit easier to read. Alright, turn them in and we can teleport home. Okay. Grab the cart. Let's expand south. Wait, before we do that, let's go and swing by swim. What is it? Is it Hose? Hose, yeah. Hose, you online? Okay, so the personal cache, if you check his that guy's store, that's you've just got the license to use it. But if you go back to Rumbo's store, he has a recipe where you give him a rough timber, which is like 20 rough planks combined, and he gives you the cache itself. So just one timber worth and you should be good. If you don't have that, you can probably just buy it from the marketplace too, like just a... All right, I'm going to go say hello to this new settlement that's going to be joining us, whether they like it or not. Yeah, I wasn't, because the guide was like fast paced, I didn't mention it. Like, that's my bad. I will probably end up making a full beginner's guide that goes into detail. I just want to get something out there for people to consume and help. He's like, I'm like, on the way. Question mark. There is a lot to take in, exactly. Absolutely. I forgive anyone who doesn't fully grasp everything this game has to offer. Alrighty. Where is my deployables? Make a boat. I didn't know that leather helped with gathering. Yeah, it's so cool. Like, I just thought there was metal armor for initially, and I figured leather was like a just different type of armor. But no, it's all for different. Like, we have a crafting set, which is awesome. All right, onwards. Oh, you made cloth first? Yeah, if you had farming, then you would have had easy access to cloth. You know what, Brainiac? I don't have tier 2 tools yet. I've been so busy with running supplies, and I got my 20 blacksmithing, and I have hundreds of ferrolith, but I don't have the rest of the resources, so I didn't make the tier 1 tools yet. I know we have tons of planks, but I think we're lacking tier 1 leather to easily make the tools. And then obviously I had to go towards making tier 2 tools. I guess if people wanted like a stretch goal for the demo, because they're crazy people, they could try and get like a full set of uncommon tools. Oh, we need tier 2 firewood? Yeah, we're struggling on the tier 2 wood. It's rough. You got us 40 leather? Is that tier 2 leather or tier 1 leather? Yeah, the birds are a pain. Nice, excellent. Yeah, awesome. Alright. Now, once we create a claim, like not claim, I don't want to use the word claim. Once we set our influence here, we're gonna head south and start capturing this territory to the south. How can you sell stuff in a shop in a claim? We don't have a shop at the claim, but we would need a marketplace, right? However, at the ruined town, you can definitely do that. Yeah, we need so much tier 2 wood. If I, like, in hindsight 2020, we could have had a better claim for trees. if we had something like down here or something. But you know, with no, with when I placed the claim, we didn't have access to tier 2, and I don't know I didn't think we would get it, so I wanted to make sure we were as close to Bluff Shade as possible. We can do the barter stand. I think it's just orders though. I think we have one. Where is he? Have I disconnected? That's weird. Is it like a bug because I came in from the ocean? Can I walk out of it and back in? Well, no, I think a stand is like you place stock and then you place sell orders, whereas a market has like buy orders and sell orders and everything. Yeah, I don't think so. What's this dude's name? I probably could have got my goat out here. We'll do that. Oh, I can't put my goat down. It's fine. Let's just run it. We'll run it back. Yeah, because when I don't think you can place items inside because it has a limited stock. So you literally put items into the stock and then you sell it like it's a market stall. That's the old system. The marketplace is a new system. When the build process your code takes 6 minutes. 6 more minutes of Twitch. Keep some logs because we use them for bricks, metal. All right, Empire. Boop. That's the right spot, yeah? Yeah. All right, well, let's go quickly explore the area. There's a little island that we don't have. I don't think we'll have this island. I'm not sure. Oh, no, we should. We should. There's a jackal here. I think we should be good to fight it if my UI doesn't bug out. If my UI doesn't bug out. My UI doesn't bug out. If my UI doesn't bug out. Really? 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 Really gonna do this to me? These are all the pieces, right? Yeah. Yeah, I should have this. One more hit. Yeah, you're done. Bye. Bang, 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 bang. No, never a fang. Pink, hello, hello. I keep forgetting too, Cryptic, and I wrote the guide on it. Oh shit. Ooh, let me learn, let me learn, let me learn. Alright. I had to restart my build, forgot to remove some to-dos. What are you building? Are you building your app, your BitCraft app site? Oh, tons of jackals that way. I order all toads to dead. Rude. Great website. You are on a crafting helper. Yeah. Yeah, we're frogs. We're okay. We're okay. A lot of jackals in our territory here. How's the size? Do we get 150 today? We do. So I place one more. We get exactly 150. Fingers crossed we get a new crown. That would be awesome. That'd be so cool. Put my leather back on so I can run faster. My spreadsheet hell, but better. Oh yeah, no, if you, that would be. I fully acknowledge that in this game there's so many people who are like devs and doing that kind of stuff, that are gonna make really awesome tools, and I can't do that, right? But the best I can do is a sheet that gets something out there. It's for people to use it, and then I can make it up. Like if some awesome tool comes out, then we can just easily just update and be like, hey, look at this incredible tool. That's the best I can offer, is getting the word out. How much money do we have generated? We have, I think, like just over 600 pink. I don't know if that's impressive or not. I think it's good because it's free, right? Like this is over a long period. Yeah. And I imagine, you know, more like a larger settlement, more size, more people. A larger settlement's going to attract more people. Yeah. It's going to be good. Because, like, eventually, in this game, you have to use higher than tier 2 workbenches, right? You need tier 3, tier 4. And the ruined towns only have tier 2s. So, people are going to have to spread out and find settlements to work in, rather than just stick in the ruined town all day. Oh, that one's 168. Is it based on the distance of the... I have no clue. I don't know what causes the energy, to be honest. Can you tax people in your empire? There is no taxing. There's no rent systems. I'm never able to take money from people. We generate money in a settlement, but we don't take money from people. Also, the empire is cosmetic. It has no gameplay function other than being a literal like thing on the map for fun. But we can't tax people and stuff like that. It's not like Albion Online, where you have like a really big guild and they have all the power and they get more power because they have all the power. That doesn't happen in this game. Yeah, that is pretty. We can, let me find that. Oh, whoa. No, we're good. I have the clip here. Do we want to go down around? I've got them in the storage, eh? Yeah, I do. Alright, so we place one more, and we might get a new crown. If not, we're going to have to get it all the way to 200. Oh, we got some game news in... Oh, that's Bright Shores. Let's see. So, patch notes, minor bug fixes, fix various typos. Can we sail on this pretty light? Yeah, we can. Awesome. The leak... Andrew's taking a break again. That's pretty funny. This is what I mentioned by... Okay, let's bring this up. This is now a Bright Shores stream. Okay. Let me just sail here. Sometimes you click a few times and you get further. Alright. So, I specifically mentioned this. I said that if you have... Like, I guarantee, without scrolling down to the comments, that someone is shitting on this part where Andrew is taking a well-earned break, okay? I said to Samuel directly, I said to the community manager at Bright Shores, I said, if you have the specific names of people and what they've been working on, you're going to get complaints when those people take breaks. It's not, I don't think it's a good idea personally. I get that they want to be like buddy-buddy, but it creates a parasocial situation where people are too invested in what they're doing in their personal lives, right? And now if I scroll down, I guarantee we see something on this. There's no comments. I'm sorry. This will happen. This will become a problem. Gratitude waited an extra weekend for this. Yeah, right? Okay, so V got a leak. Okay, so she got parts of the quest inside of her thing. Gotcha. James has some stuff. Ian has some stuff. Content. 7-star, 6-star, all over the place. There's all the different quests. And graphics team. Okay, so what are we at? Hope Forest 3 is not in polishing. So, listen. I don't know what to tell you. I don't think we're gonna get Hope Forest 3 this week. So I expect we might see it June, but we will not get it. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Is this on Reddit yet? Probably not, eh? Late June, you reckon? Is it Samuel working on that one? They're gonna release quests without Samuel being there, right? Logged in as Tel, yeah. There's the video. No, this is not it. It's gonna be every Monday from now on. Did we not post the text version? We didn't. What do we normally link? Do we link the Reddit or do we link the direct? Oh, he normally posts the image and then he does the video website and no, whatever. We're just going to link the brightshores.com. He's a lead. Oh, V said that he's a lead dev on that one. Oh, yeah, I know. If he's a lead dev on it, then it's probably not going to come for a little bit. Is it even on here? It is. Okay, good. All right, so take that. Do we... Going down this here. We do the little emoji too, huh? Might as well, right? Boom. What? Oh, it's the URL. Oh my god, I'm dumb. There we go. News, bang, post. I'll do it. Don't worry, guys, I got it. All right, back to BitCraft. Strafe, shut up. Go back to getting tier 1s. Owls. Commons. Idiot. L. No maidens. That's salty you are. So mean. Sorry. Warren Fake. Thanks for the follow. My personal cash is mats for T1 leather. Oh no! I need that leather. I need that leather for tools. Wait. No, come back. Honey, it's okay. I didn't mean it. It was an accident. Oh, that's a little bit of boop, 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 boop. It's like crossing the border. The yellow filter, the Breaking Bad filter. Boom. Holy shit, look at all these jackals. That's crazy. You guys want to go hunting? Come out here. You go after the bachelors instead of the maidens? Nice. It's incredibly bloated. It is way too bloated, Jeremy, for a weekly process. If it was a monthly process or even bi-week, like fortnightly, maybe. But for a weekly process, you have to send footage to like an external content creator, have them make a video for it, post it, update the video game itself, do a direct update to the game, update the website separately to updating the Steam website. Like, that is a lot. That has suddenly turned into a lot of work for a weekly thing. Are we really gonna have to scale this? All right, yeah, that's fine. Oh, they might be toads. You're right. Yeah, there's probably toads. Even though it says jackal. What am I doing? It's this menu. I'll go away. All right, I got my abilities this time. I should be able to win. Totally. Family reunion. Yeah, I can finally see the cousins. What's up, cuz? Alright. Deploy. Yeah, they dropped jackal fur, which is a little bit weird. Oh, yes. We got a fang. Excellent. I'm tempted to make the amulet instead of making... I want to make a jackal amulet. I want to make the combat amulet instead of making the money. I got a decent amount of money. Wait, can I... Because this game's 2D, can I just like... withdraw from the raft from... Oh, yeah, the radius should be 2D, so I should be able to just, like... Boop. Can I even collect it? No, we can't. We need to climb down for that. There we go. Back up. I'm just checking something here. Okay, cool. Bang. All right, let's take the cart. Where are we going? So in this area here, this is gonna get really hard to put towers down because we're gonna have to do some terraforming. We can see we have to put it on flat land, and there's also a lot of stuff in the way. So we're gonna have to. I'm gonna need sticks for one to terraform with, and we're gonna need to start. This Ember is gonna have to start putting work in. Starbuck Viper, hello. Good morrow to you, good sir. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. How are you? All right, we got some sticks. We're gonna be placing. Okay, so can we do here? Here, I can't place it yet, and then 3 over here. That's perfect. That's 100% perfect. All right, so now we just need to flatten this out a little bit before we can place a tower. There's resources there. That's not flat. I can't gather these resources, so we have to be careful. This is flat. And there's no resources in the way, I think. So I just need to raise this. What's it called again? A terraforming. Okay. Are you getting 20? Kai, Got Motion, hello. Thank you for the follow and welcome. Yeah, okay. Getting everything to 20. Are you going to go full level 20? It does destroy some resources, like little things, but not big things. I can't like straight up destroy... I don't think I can destroy like the Legion, for example. It's got 1,000 health. But like I can do like these mushrooms, these can go. So if I put one here, it should work. But I can't even do this but I can get rid of that. That's fine. Anyway, we can deconstruct this. We should be able to place it here. Grab my cart. You've done so on all 3 alphas. You've done Jack of all trades. You're gonna do it in early access too. Yeah, a lot of people aren't interested in doing Hunter, which means if you want to make money, do the least popular skill. And I have a feeling it's gonna be Hunter and Leatherworker. Are you gonna specialize like maybe a little bit, or are you probably just like being self-sufficient, right? You're like making your own tools and stuff, and then just making money on the side. Can't build over uneven ground. These are not flat. These need to go down 1. Can we get rid of you with the building tools? That's mean. You just like doing everything, helps others with claim on. Yeah, exactly. That's what happened with us. I was doing masonry. And I think when I got back on, I went to bed and came back on like quite a few hours later. And we hadn't really made too much progress. We had tons of lumber and this and that, but we had no stone. So it was up to me and one other person to really start working on the stone pieces. So yeah, that makes sense. I guess it works until it doesn't, right? Like depending on the size and the tier of the claim. All right, there we go. All right, we're gonna be careful. I'm gonna probably put my metal armor on. There's a lot of enemies out here. Thank you so much for the deluxe meat sandwiches, though. It's gonna help. You're a Pirate Tortuga? Oh yeah, I know. My community, obviously, as because of the empire size and stuff, we also love to grind. I promise we won't burn out. I promise we won't burn out. I promise. As I've been saying, playing right now, we have the weights, the training weights on. Okay? And when the game comes out, we're gonna, when the game comes out, we're gonna have the training weights off because we're not gonna have as much crashing and stuff. Oh yeah, I know. We will at some point, but I'm not saying we're gonna burn out on the demo and then not do the live game. Hopefully. I'm not going to. I've been telling people to stop going so hard and they keep doing it anyway. So that's up to them. I will place this one by the river. I'm going to quickly grab these map pieces as well. Determined to get a full tier 2 settlement. Have you got the tier 1 yet, Jezebel? We might have to sail over, I think. Actually, no, I've only got 3 left, so I should just place a tower and then I'll be good to just run the last one. You have a 1.5 months lined up for the 20th. That's awesome. Are you joining the Otodemans in the long run? Because you're very fucking welcome. Hello, welcome. Topher the Majestic Gopher. I love that. Comes in with a follow and a subscription. Welcome so much. You're a toady. We're gonna get bullied by this jackal. Bully him back. Stand up to your bullies. This is a nice area, actually. Watched you on YouTube, but you realized your name, which name was Terrell. Yeah. I might change Telleril. I might change the YouTube name at some point. I haven't decided yet. We haven't done too much of the Tales stuff because I've been so invested in playing video games instead of doing the journalism stuff that I was looking at doing. Alright, we can chop these logs up and easily get this flattened down. Q here has the most impressive portfolio of the level 20s. Oh, like level caps? Well, we have a tool we can check here at Brainiac. So let me pull it up here. We actually have something for this. Where is it? We can check players, right? I guess you can even show online only players too. Yeah, yeah. So we could check like, so like if I search for Telleril, we can see my levels and what I've got. I've got total level 135. This plugs. So the reason this is accessible is because the database that the game runs on, Spacetime DB, is public. There's a leaderboard too, right? There's a leaderboard section. Here we go. Is there anyone capped out? Haro the Laziest is number 1. 351. Starbuck Viper, number 3. That's you. Right there. You just need 6 levels of foraging and you're done. Look at you. This is cool. This is so cool. I remember the devs mentioned that this is the tool that they mentioned, that there's a leaderboard tool. This must be, my experience about hours is gonna be super low because I spend so much time AFK. This must be the tool they mentioned. Can you post the links? Yeah, of course. This is the link here. It's very cool. Post it to YouTube too. There we go. We can check the claims too, yeah. So if I check prosperity, I think this is prosperity here. Yeah, we can see. Do we have a total? There's no total. Oh, is there a leaderboard claim? No. We can do by claim. We can do online or leaderboards. Here we go. Ah, cool. So Shar is number 1. Hero Brainiac. Boom. Hero Brainiac. Look at you. You're 2,000 away from top spot. Strafe, number 3. Al, 5. Yeah, you're 100% right. You came in swinging, and you had. Listen, if you're gonna do a dick measuring contest, make sure you got the biggest dick. And Hero Brainiac's like, I come in here swinging. He's got his measuring stick out, ready to go. If you go to the claim itself, I might have closed it. 1 sec. If you go to the claim itself, so you go to claims, and then let's prosperity. Number 1, by the way. Number 1. We click on that, and then down here there's the leaderboards. Yeah, the level cap's now 20, so you can play with tier 2. But you will. They won't go higher than that. I don't think. Oh, we need to go down 3, huh? 1 more. It's alphabetical? Really? It's not alphabetical. P for prosperity, Serenity, Tokyo, Lutus. You don't know? Bro, you made this. What do you mean you don't know? Oh, first to make... No. We weren't first to make a claim because Serenity was before us. Member count? 63? Why do we have 85 members? Maybe because I kicked people out. Yeah, it's member count. Yeah, it's... Oh, no. 34, 30, 24, 23. Yeah. But then there's one that's 50 here. That's funny. Either way, whatever your programming is decided that we are number 1. So, yeah. I mean, that's obvious. You don't need to change the programming, guys. It's 100% correct. There's nothing to see here. Prosperity is number 1, and everything else is after that. Like that's true. So, what's there to change? All right, this cart is in a completely cooked position, but we're just gonna retrieve it in a second. I did not get a bigger crown, by the way. We are at 159, so we're gonna need another 5 watchtowers or so, and then we will get 200, which I can only imagine is another crown. There's only 3 tiers? Oh, I feel betrayed. That's fine. I thought for sure there'd be another one. Maybe they didn't expect people to go so crazy. Just 3 at the moment, yeah. I'm not gonna, like, to be clear, I'm not gonna grow the empire like this in the live game. This is such a waste of resources at the moment with our size. Like, we should be spending supplies on the settlement itself, but we don't. I mean, it's so limited in scope that we can't really push it, so I'm not too fast. If we haven't, when we do it, the empire in the live game, I'll probably do it based on like excess supplies if we have an excess, rather than, you know, if I have any, which is what I've been doing at the moment. Surrounding the town was fun for flex. Exactly. Yeah, for the demo, just to muck around. The best weapon is the claymore. I've heard my friend said that the mace is really good too. And the spear is so nice for like tanking. But it's still the claymore. You get the aura, right? Oh, this is like a whole ass claim. Let me swing by. I wonder if anyone's home. I don't see anyone home. Oh, this is cool. They got like a little bridge too. Surround the town, turn it past the parking lot. What we're gonna do, Cryptic, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make settlements all around the town, right? And then we're gonna put a wall along the edge, right? We're gonna have a massive great wall. We're gonna make the travelers pay for it. And there's gonna be one exit. It's gonna be the Prosperity Gift Shop. So the only way to get out of Bluffshade is going through the Prosperity Gift Shop. There's damage variance, isn't there, Viper? I wonder if it would be beneficial to be able to offer people to make an upgraded version of the watchtower that's 5x5 instead of 3x3, so you can have an easier time logistically managing everything. The more you have research, the higher you are on the list. Okay, we have the town fully researched, so that might be it. And we might have done that first. Is the other thing? Okay, my combat broke. Is the other part of it. Is there water nearby? I'm gonna have to run. Fuck, my character broke again. Go. Go, go, go. You know what? Just kill me. Whatever, just kill me. It's fine. Whatever. I'm not doing anything anyway. Are you gonna camp me? Are we good? Alright. Bye. What a jerk. Bully the shit out of me. Does just like... He's like, I'm done with you. Punk. Alright. We're gonna have to relog to get this, this map UI showing properly. Oh, we just aggroed 2 jackals. That's a pain. Wait, is that more? Oh my god, this is miserable. Oh shit. Empire. Tower. Boom. Need to be next to a building to... you know what? That was the wrong area anyway. Oh my god. Down here. Empire. Tower. Right there. Go. Place it. Place it. Place it. Go. Run. 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 Get to the water. Get to the water. It's 5 of them. Jeez, they did not want me to put that tower down. Yeah, T2 is in. Yeah. There it is. All right, we're going home. I'm gonna show someone something. There's a person who's like said our cape looks really cool, so I'm just gonna show them that we can make the cape ourselves. This is the, for anyone who didn't know, this is the Empire like emblem editor. So you can choose your Empire's emblem and it changes the cape colors and stuff too. I like the way that we've got it at the moment, so I'm probably not going to mess with it too much. It's very cool. Alright, let's relog to get the map update. Everyone's working away. There's a lot of people in town now, actually. I wonder if, how are we going with the money? Should be like kind of ticking up every now and then now. Alright, I'm gonna relaunch. Give me a second. Hunter is the least and leatherworking is the second least popular skill. Ah, I played a lot of MMOs in my time. I played a lot of MMOs. I sniped that shit. Is there a bank in town? Unfortunately, there is not a bank in town, but there's tons of shared storage. Which you need access to the town to get. Which we are a very full town. I guess the DB reckons we have 85 people, which is funny. Gabriel, are you in stream, Gabriel, right now? How many people do we have? Well, we have 75 here, but the Spacetime DB says we have 85. Is there a bank in? Yeah, no, there's no bank. We have shared storage. The cool thing, Gopher, is you can only be in one empire, but you can actually be a part of more than one settlement. So if you're like a nomadic player, you could be a part of the Prosperity Settlement and the Swim Settlement and the Serenity Settlement. And you can like do trade runs between us to make profit and stuff like that. So you don't even need to be a part of just one. Using a personal cache? Yeah, personal cache is really useful for this as well. Especially if you can't get access to the settlement. Alright, we have a lack of supplies, so let me deploy my cart. No, wait, hold on, I don't need to do that. I need to put this into my personal storage. I don't want anyone running away with it. Like, they can run away with any supplies, to be honest. And we can't really do much about it, but as long as they're not taking my Hexite capsules, that's all I care about. My babies. My bebes. Boom. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, now I have tons of these T1 bricks, and T1 bricks are effectively... let's see. No, hold on. They're not useless. Because we do need some for the tier 2 codex. Tier 2 codex we would need... How does it work? So, a tier 1... I can't see the codex yet. Hold on. What's it called again? Stone research. Brick. It's called a brick. Really? Is it not astro? Like, is it not like? I have to search the name, don't I? Simple brick. Simple brick. The communism is going really well. Once the markets will make more sense once the game is like bigger, I think, and there's a lot more people with different goals. But the communism is going really well at the moment. All right, so to make the tier 2 refined simple brick, which we need 10 of, I can only imagine, to make the page, we need 20 refined tier 1 bricks. So that would mean that we need excuse me, 100. Yeah, we need 100 tier 1 bricks. So one full stack of tier 1 bricks would get us to tier 2. I currently have a lot. I have more than a stack. Do we have a tier 1 final? We do. All right. So this is reserved for making an improved settlement. The rest can go to supplies. I think I'm done on this. Oh, but you know what? I remember there was some clay over here too we want to probably start working on. Yeah, we do. All right, I'm going to work on these supplies. What am I going to do with sticks, man? Let's drop them. Trash. Drop that trash. We got T1 rare. Or T2 rare, rather. Drop that in. Jackalfur, they're going to personal storage. Ah, yes. This is the inventory management of a survival crafting game. We have reached this point. We are here. I also need wood. Lots and lots of wood. My waifu left the empire? I'm so sad. Any updates about performance? No, unfortunately. Performance is good in town, I would say. We have a lot less issues in town. All right, let me craft all these into supplies because they're excess. And then I want to work on tier 2 tools instead of constantly bouncing between stuff. Yeah, they're traveling back from TwitchCon. I imagine they're probably not going super crazy, but we should see something this week. They're working so hard. Like they're so passionate about their product. I am full force on the faith at the moment. I've been there before with another game, so we'll see how we go. But consider me a glazer until further notice. Do you need T2 planks or T2 timber more? T2 planks. I mean, just the T2 planks can be turned into T2 timber anyway. Planks. 100% planks. We've been hurt before. That's right. And I would say that we don't really want to turn in tier 2 supplies into tier 2 stuff into supplies. I don't think we really want to do that at all. Oh, they adjusted tier 2 armor. Great. That means I can get the tier 2 tools ready to go. And then we can add the armor later. Speaking of which, I'm currently not crafting armor, so I should probably fix that. Is this stuff already in my vault? It must be. Why are you not adding? Because the vault screen was open? No. There we go. I hate that I can't switch cloth. It really shouldn't work like that. I hate that. The leather set looks the best. We do want to hide the hat though. Yeah, this is mint. We like this. It's woven. But like, look, let me add the leather, right? Can I type leather? Yes, I can. All right, I'm stupid. All good. Carry on. I hate myself. I don't hate myself. I hate my brain when I get things wrong. Can make a guide of things to prioritize for launch day. That's a really good guide, let aside. That's a really good, that's a really good idea. Like your first day in BitCraft, right? Because that could be good for launch day and for the future as well. So something like your first day in BitCraft, and then showed a fresh character spawned in, no skills, no professions, and how you would proceed into the game. You'd do the tutorial, you'd maybe work on an armor set, try professions out, immediately start doing traveler tasks and buying convenient things to use for the traveler tasks, making sure you're utilizing the market to complete traveler tasks quickly, and kind of like a beginner's guide, but also your first day thing. That could be really good. That's a good idea, let aside. Let me think about that. Right now, I want to work on a settlement guide because it's a really common question. But I'm gonna sit on that one. Magnus, thank you for the follow. Yeah, like a post-tutorial onboarding. And it can literally be like, the tagline can be like, so you've just finished a tutorial in BitCraft and you have no idea what you're doing. Which profession do you choose? What do you do next? Let me take you through that. In this video, we'll go through everything you can learn to discover in the ruined town in BitCraft. Yeah, perfect. Got it. It's in the noggin. We have a long weekend this weekend as well, so we should be able to think about that kind of stuff. It's funny that a lot of people love sandbox games, but they also don't have the... They need the direction as well. It's like I love playing a sandbox game, but also I need you to tell me exactly what to do, please. Well, RuneScape noob, I'm glad. I'm glad that you tried it. Say if you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. It can't hurt. It's good to try it in the demo. That's what the whole point is, right? It's free to try. It is super overwhelming to get started. It's player choice, right? Decision overload. It's definitely a thing. I have a couple of packages there too. We got some bricks. I'm not cooking any at the moment. Let's get that fixed. Ideally, long-term, Jesse, you're going to be doing one profession or a couple of professions and going deep and working together with a settlement. Like, it's so much easier for me to be like, hey, can I borrow some leather? Like, I'll go over here and say, hey, Shah, can I borrow some leather? Because I need to make some tools. And I'll grab some, like, piles and piles of leather. And then I can make some tools. And then in return, I can go, here you go, Shah, here's some tools. Here's some tier 2 leatherworking tools. It's so much easier to do that than try and overwhelm yourself with everything. One deep, one casual. Yeah, like, or like they also tie together too. So you might like hunting and leatherworker naturally go together. wood cutting and forestry and carpentry go together. Mining and smithing, or mining and masonry. You'll have like combos like that too. It just depends on the size of your settlement. Yeah, there are many pairs, exactly. So we can cook these. Not that many. Oh my god. Let's just take a few. Tools and armor do not have durability, but they're gonna add a sharpness system. Something like in Monster Hunter, kind of, where if you have sharpness, you work faster, and then it will dull down to a default base level. We do not have any tier 1 logs anymore, I think. Oh, never mind. You have to work on foraging for farming? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because you have to get the seeds. Oh, yeah, Dinkum is really nice. I've seen it. I don't think it was made by Australians, though. I don't know if that's cultural appropriation or not. I haven't decided. Let me get back to me on that. Why? High order. It does, Topher. It might not be crashing for me because I'm in a settlement and I was in the wilderness. There's a memory leak issue that they're working on getting fixed in the next couple of days. And it's associated with how many people are near you. Dinkum, you thought it was one dev? It could be. It could be. But is it Australian dev? We have so much clay. Okay. I don't think I have, Alright, I'm gonna just put the bricks in here. Store some wood in here. It is. It's the audio messing with the memory, but like, I think it is, Magnus. So I think what it is basically what's happening is it's unpacking audio files every time it plays, and it's not deleting them and trashing them properly. So it's loading up in memory. But the thing is, every time people are working on things, they're creating more and more of this junk. So the more people you have around you, the quicker the memory issue happens. Even this happens even if you have the game muted. Damn, look at that. That's crazy. How are we doing on... We got the biggest one now, right? Oh, let me get my measuring stick out. 115? Yeah, we got like 160, right? 168. Woo-hoo! What about Trispian? 109. And I think I love the Bit Street Boys. Where are they? They're my favorite. We're allied with the Bit Street Boys. Yeah, I crash a lot less because I'm in the settlement, and there's just like you'll notice that if you're hanging out in the smith in the ruined town, it goes real quick. The game goes real quick. Let's finish these ingots. Oh my god, I have a ton of ingots. All right, tier 2 tools. Focus, focus. Tier 2 tools. The red is contested. I think there isn't PvP. I don't think they're close enough to have a watchtower war. I think it's just showing that the area is contested, and neither of them own it. They want to add PvP though. They want to add more PvP options. Still opt in though, so you don't get like ganks and stuff. Because at its core, it's very still much a cooperative experience, this game. This craft is going to take too long. Let's stop at 1,000. Hold on. I got enough of these ingots. I want to make tier 2 tools. Alright, so... What do we... Oh, let me draw my tier 1 res off. No, you're not the only one. You're very much... We're still getting crashes. Yeah, I have 0.48% of the map unlocked. It's huge. They just added this yesterday, Sean. That let you do tier 2 now. So we have a whole settlement. With stations. And then when people are working at the stations, we generate money as well. Here. So as people do more work, we get more income, and then we can use that income to buy supplies and stuff for the settlement without even having to do anything extra. Let's see. Tier 2 tools. Let's start with a blacksmithing tool. Alright, so right now it goes up to 11 power. But if we get lucky, we can get up to 14, which is actually huge. Yeah, we have 2 smelters. We need 2 kilns too. Alright, so we need ingots, rope, planks, and leather. And we need 4. I know I have ingots. I might have put them in storage. Is it rude to take them? Probably. I don't know. As long as I contribute and put them back, right? I think that's fine. We need T2 planks. We have leather. But we have no T2 planks at all. We're struggling on the wood piece, huh? I might have to help with that. You put some in? Did you put them in the right spot, buddy? Where are they? There's one. Tier 1 planks are there. Increase productivity, increase GDP. Oh, you're just working on them. Okay. You put in ingots. Okay. Cool. So I can use these. Thank you. All right. I'm going to use the ropes. I'm going to make 2 things. I want to make a hammer, and I want to make Pyraxum a carpenter's saw, because we are seriously always low on planks. Which means I'm going to make a tier 1 saw now. Tier 1 leather, tier 1 planks. Oh, this is so cool. Tier 1 leather, tier 1 planks. Oh, it's so nice. The collaboration is so good. Just being able to like go and just get what I need to do so I can do the blacksmithing piece. It's so nice. The only thing that we have to be aware of is being basically robbed at some point. So we have to be a little bit careful with who we put in like has access to storage position. Like, obviously for the demo, I'm just gonna like literally let every single person in. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry. But we might need to just be like 1% more selective. Alright, I'm ready to make you a saw. Do you have any of the T2 planks ready to go? Because I can just start making it now. Oh, but no, you'd have to cancel the craft, eh? Oh, there's some T2 bricks here. Let me find these. Let me cook these. Okay. Okay, nice. Do you have where we located? So if you go to Bluffshade, you can teleport to Bluffshade, you can head west and you can join us. Is there an audit log? There is in Space-Time Database. Every single transaction is logged. So we could probably do something with that. Brainiac, did you play much of this game? Is that like something that's you have experience with? Oh, we can't go back to the past. It has to be devs who do that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's fair enough. That's a lot of information to give us. You can make nails as well for buildings. There are just going to be simply mega cities in every profession and then resources gathering outposts. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, Brainiac. We can track changes to claim data. Not... We can say who got access to, like, what stuff, but we can't say, like, specifically Shah took these items at the moment. Always gonna need more ropes to get tools out. Is it rude to make myself a feralist set? No, I made all these ingots myself, actually. Screw you guys. I'm gonna make myself a feralist set because I made all of these. You made this? I made this. We can see who took what, but we need to log any item change to another DB. Oh, okay. So you need to make your own database to do that. You can make that a subscription service, Mir. You could do a Patreon. And then, like, Prosperity can subscribe to your Patreon. Alright, so I need a hoe, a rod, a machete. It's something I've been meaning to do for a while. That's why I've made so many ingots. I just need to borrow the planks and stuff to do it. Oh, they're not going to let you show the inventories anymore, you reckon? I mean, it makes sense. I don't know if you should be able to see all that. Funny, it actually kind of reminds me of this. This is Realm Eye. This is a database tool for Realm of the Mad God. And you can actually see individual players. And you can literally see their equipment, their characters, what skins they have, what pets they have. You can see basically everything, actually. I don't know if this... I think this is an external site, too. I don't think it's actually made by... the devs. I'm not sure. Either way, they have access to the database, clearly. It's very cool. My hoe is done. What's the sickle called? Rod and machete. You don't have Bluff Shade? Oh, you can teleport, Lister, if you want to come. You just need to go to your most recent, your closest town, and then you can, there's a teleporter in town. You can teleport there, but because you're so far away, you're going to have to drop basically your whole inventory to teleport over if you want to join us. But if you're near Tortuga, you might be able to join wherever Tortuga settlement is. They probably got workstations there. All right, you got me things here. I'm just gonna drop the flint tools. Tier 2 planks. Buff shade. Where is that? Did you pop them in or did you trade? Oh, you popped them in. Okay, excellent. All right, so that should be everything. All right, so I'm gonna make a blacksmith hammer and a saw because we're just constantly low on planks. Oh, that's funny. I need my flint hammer to, or I need a hammer to work on the hammer because I need a hammer to work on the hammer. All right, fine. That makes sense. That checks out. All right. I just need the leather, which I think I didn't pick up. Oh, YouTube will do that too. Sorry. You're good. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes YouTube does it a little bit less aggressively. T1 raw. Store those. Grab that. T2 raw. Oh, you got premium? Excellent. Nice, nice. Oh, leather. Got the leather. So here, Brian, sorry, did you play in the previous? I forget. Did you play? Are you one of the alpha testers? These are T1s again. We have the leather. Excellent. Good job, everyone. All right. First tool. Can we get an uncommon straight away? Can we get an uncommon straight away? Oh man, making tools, every time you make a tool, it's a gotcha hit, dude. Oh, that's gonna be like absolute crack cocaine. Yeah, the Bit Street boys, they're so good. Where are they? I think they're up here. It's so good. Oh man. All right, come on. Uncommon, let's go. Damn it. Can I give you storage permissions? No. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna make a saw. I mean to make a T1 saw first. Whoops. I know, Cahoots. It's a lot of fun. We're chilling over here. All right, I'm gonna thank you for making me a saw by making you a saw. Sorry, thank you for making me the planks by making you a saw, which so we can get more planks. Cahoots, thank you so much for your subscription. Prime sub. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the game. My frames are running pretty good today. I should have said that. Alright, come on. Let's do a gotcha pull. Gotcha hit. The crazy difference is, as well, it's 11 to 14. That's actually crazy. That's the biggest, like... Because from tier 0 flint to tier 1 iron, it's only 2. And then tier 2, it's like pyrite, it's only 1. But then... the uncommon jumps all the way up to... I'm working on them right now, Droidak. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this saw here. I'll make myself some tier 1 tools. And then I'm gonna start cranking out some tier 2 tools before I jump off. Uncommon! Dopamine! Okay, where are you? I promised you this saw. Wait, who? Puridexium, where are you, buddy? He's off to get wood. We got farmers. I'm gonna hold on to it. I don't know where he is. I think I have still got more of these ingots to cook, so I'm going to do that. Alright, let me finish making my tier 1 tools, and I'm going to start cranking out tier 2 tools for people. Oh, I grabbed ingots, not the pyrolite. I'm gonna actually also make this, oh, there's tier 2 amulets, huh? That's cool. But I don't know, I've never seen an Umbara before, though. Oh, we can make a tier 2 Jackal Fang amulet. Oh, that's sick. Does anyone have a single Jackal Fang? I think I got one. Hold on. I do. Absolutely, I'm gonna make a Jackal Fang amulet. Yeah, if I wasn't going to go Scholar, because it's kind of like, Scholar's like a leadership position. It's kind of like you organize the deed. I would definitely be something like a blacksmith, because that's going to be, or like someone who makes armor, because that's going to just be so addicting. Oh, it uses the, oh, that sucks. I thought that uses the amulet slot. It's a, oh, there's no amulet slot. It's a hand. Okay. Okay. So we have to keep using this. I'll pop it in the chest. That's fine. I don't think I would have made it. I thought I could just permanently wear it otherwise. How does the storage system work? So the way it works is in a settlement, we can have members of the settlement, and then there's a storage permission. And then if they have a storage permission, they can access it. That's all it is. If we had a bank, you could use it similar to using the bank at the ruined town, but we don't have a bank because we're only tier 2. One thing to note as well is that you don't need to be a part of the settlement to use the settlement's facilities as well. So you still might come here and get, like, there might be tier 5 workbenches you can use. Pure Light Frames is 350 supplies. That's pretty good. But yeah, so like you can, if you wanted to use like tier 5 facilities, you could use them. We get paid when you use them. You don't get charged for using them. We just get paid for doing so. And we like, so it's our goal to make our settlement as inviting as possible for you to come to. All right. I had bricks that I wanted to turn into. Grab them. I need wood. Who put this fang here? I'm gonna take that. Listen. Listen. In 1 hour and 8 minutes, if that's still there, I'm taking it. I'm not gonna be super greedy. Because I'm already being pretty greedy today. But don't put it past me. Alright, let's clean this inventory up. These can go in the vault. Also, we need to get rid of this. Where's my chest piece? There we go. Alright. Bricks are supplies right now. We have excess, so we can just supply them. Yeah, exactly. This game, Magnus, is just Albion, but not toxic. And some people are like, oh, well, I want more competitiveness in my game, so that doesn't attract them at all. And some people are like, oh my god, that's exactly what I've been looking for my entire life. And those are the people that they're gonna like this game. In my opinion. Including me. Like, I like PvP, but in Albion, it's like a massive time commitment to do all this stuff, and then you can get ganked and lose everything, or attacked or whatever. Or participate in PvP. And listen, I live in Australia, so I'm going to have bad ping, which already puts me at an inherent disadvantage as it is. So, yeah, it's frustrating. We're cooking those, we're cooking them. I'm making tier 1 tools for myself, which means I need more tier 1 ropes, tier 1 planks. Albion's super hardcore. This is like, you can play at your pace. We might be out of tier 1 ropes, just so you guys know. That's my B. Backyard donated 1 shards. What a shard, what a legend. Did I make a machete yet? I don't think I did. I'll just pop it in the storage. I don't need it on me, Jar Jar. I just like, the storage is empty, so it's something to consider. And like, now that we have so many people, look at all these people working here at this settlement. It's so cool. I love to see this. Everyone who's like been working to help the settlement grow, they're all here working on it. And like, you can see, this had 600 something before, and now it's slowly growing as people are working on the stations. They don't get charged or anything, but we'll keep that open for a second. And it'll tick up. What do I need? There we go, 717 now. So it's just, it's awesome. And then we can use that money to supply the settlement. The combat and hunting are a bit questionable. Yeah, the combat just changed in this most recent, update. They've added like animations, combat abilities, and all that stuff. All that is new. Before it was just like you click on something and you fight back each other. Kind of like RuneScape, without specs or prayers or anything. So there's definitely room for improvement and expansion there. So that'll be good. Axe and bow. All right, after I finish these, I'm gonna start taking orders for some tier 2 tools for people who are gonna be on for a little bit for some more on for their primary and secondary skills, just like kind of like 1 per person or 2 per person, just so we can get like people a little bit more specialized and just like grinding a little bit more efficiently. PvE was fun to do. I love being a tank and my friends healer DPS. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I hope they do too. There already is, Magnus. There's like, if you use a spear, you get more like tankiness and you also get more threat generation, which is a thing. So there is already cooperative combat in that sense. And we've even done it like myself with other people. And yeah, Lighter, this game has so much potential. I hate using that word because I feel like we throw it around all the time nowadays. But oh, I could upgrade my other hammer. Maybe I should do that. Alright, what do we need? So I need a knife. I have a chisel. I have a scholar quill. So I just need the knife and the scissors and I can stop wasting all the resources. I'm going to do a gacha pull on this hammer. It is now possible to get past level 10 medic, so you can get to tier 2. They just turned it on, so you can just level up past 10. No dungeons or anything like that yet. All the gearing at the moment is just making our work more efficient. This is like PV, this is like crafting and life skill gear at the moment that we're working on. Later on, there's higher tier enemies that we need to fight as well for the similar reasons. But there's no PVM style content yet. All this is working up to is a larger, more powerful settlement in the long run, to generate more wealth, get more efficient with your tools, progression, make numbers go up, and make your brain happy. Hammer done. So the reason that they didn't raise skills to 20 is because the mechanics behind them are not in this build, apparently. Like, they're ready to go, but they're just not in this build. So even if you had access to 20, you wouldn't get the skiff, for example. So that's why they didn't want to do it. True Gamer, I don't know. I know that, so the reason I say that is because you can't like do that. I can't like, we could do walls, right? We could do like walls where it kind of surrounds it, but we can't do that specific thing. However, housing is going to be in the game, and in early access, housing will be turned on. We can build, right? There's like a housing tent, right? This enterable hut. Players can place housing inside of the hut. And then inside the housing, I think people can place things like a forge, right? So then you could go into someone's forge and they're working on stuff like that in there. That would be really cool. I don't think there's a limit to the storage chests that we can have. I think it's just a space limit. Welcome back, Pink. I think it's just a physical space limit. People are getting trapped in the huts. It's funny. Yes and no. Yeah, Cryptic. Yeah. They're hesitant to use the word instance because but it is a pocket portal, right? So like you place the tent down and then you can go inside of it and then you could visit. I think it's like this one will have like, let's say, oh, it's got interior size of 154 tiles, and then I don't know how many people can live in it, but there's going to be a limit. There is a physical limit. Unlike RuneScape, there's a physical limit. Where RuneScape, you can go to the home portal, you can go in. The enterable hut it's possibly even just one person's house, right? So I think it might just be one person's house. So you place it, and then someone can rent it. They don't pay rent, but they generate income for the town, right? They get their deed, and then they place their deed, and then they own that house, that hut. And so we can have multiple, and we can have like a housing district, and then you will have like Final Fantasy, right? Where you have like 6 houses, and they're all different people's. The insides are expanded out though, kind of like a Harry Potter tent. You need to be in a settlement you need to rent someone's space out. So even if you're not part of a settlement, I think you can still rent the space though. Depending on how they have it set up. Possibly. The worst case scenario, there's a housing district inside the ruined towns though. Alright, that's all tools done. I'm gonna make a fearless tier 2 hammer again. I'll drop all these. Wait, I'll still need them, don't I? Alright, I think I've got some tier 2 rope. All right, so we're now lacking on tier 2 rope. Do we have any leatherwork tailors in chat? That you want a tier 2 pyrolite scissors? Do we have any tailors at the moment? Strafe, are you there? Are you working on leather, like much tailoring stuff? You're hunting leatherworker? Okay. What's the rate settlements go from ruined settlements? Oh, no. Ruined settlements, this is a start. They're not actually a ruined settlement. They're just they're a starting town, effectively. They're a starting town. Did we get lucky? Did we get lucky? No, we got common again. This does degrade, but it degrades really slowly. Right now we have 3,000 supplies. We use 30 an hour. And we have 4 days and 15 hours. We can fill this up, and we'll have an easily like a month worth. And this is based on the total area too. So a small settlement will use much less space than a big one. Supplies in a big one. And that's mostly just it's not like to make you log in every day. It's just to make sure that like there's still space available for all the players if people do just decide to leave. All right. All right, well, they're available, so that's fine. Just... All right, put your orders in. I can make, I got 2 tools available. Until I get more T2 ropes. First in, first serve. If you're in the settlement. Yeah, it fails on player activity. So you make a bigger settlement for more amount of players. You could make true gamer. You could make a small settlement. You couldn't make a player home. Player homes have to be inside of a settlement. You could make a very small settlement. It would be very easy to maintain, but it will be a little bit of effort to set up. You also will have a very hard time expanding it to higher tiers, but that should be fine. Droidak, are you here? I have it all already. Leather working tool. Yeah, I have an uncommon saw actually. I don't know where the other guy went, so you can have it. We need planks, so I'm happy for a carpenter to have it. Are you part of the settlement? I don't know, because we have so many people. Alright. We're doing a gacha pull. Tier 2 knife. Uncommon, let's go. Also, I have a spare blacksmith hammer. If anyone has a blacksmith hammer. Or if anyone needs a blacksmith hammer. I'd probably give it to Lycan. It's yours, so you know it'll proc. Yeah, Jesse, we're gonna do the similar thing. Common. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna probably set up somewhere different though. Now that we have a little bit more game knowledge, we're probably gonna set up somewhere deeper away from the starting cell town. And just do a little bit more exploration before we settle down. The map should be roughly the same. We're not gonna sit in the same spot though, because this is kind of a shit spot. You sailed all the way from the 5th? You want to keep all your stuff? Alright, I can make one more tool with the rope that I have. Is this you? Droidek? The tier 2 travel is getting farther and farther. Yeah, I know, it's so unfortunate. Yeah, the different biomes have different access to higher tier resources. Like, we have access to tier 2 inside these forests. And then this forest, this area is tier 3. But also there's a different tier 3 that has different types of resources as well. So you kind of make the further and further you go, the more specialized your settlement becomes. I still want to be close to surrounding towns, but I want to be much further than just like here. So I'm thinking maybe like World Cross, somewhere further away. The water's a bit of a pain in the ass too. So I don't want to be so close to water. I want to be like on the edge. So like, for example, here would be nice. Because the rivers aren't in the way and we have access to the ocean. Access to the ocean is really important. They did not fix that yet, Callum. But we crash a lot less when we're working inside the settlement. Because there's less people around. I think the hauling part is the worst part, Strave, not the actual... Oh, you're next to me? One sec. Oh, you're Mantis, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're lucky. You get an uncommon soul. Congrats. Make sure you make some planks. Thank you. I'll eat that right now. I should appreciate God Toad. Alright, let's see. I can make one more tool. Who wants one? Come on. I know one of you wants something. Yes, Catsup. Use this personal cash. You can buy from one of the travelers from Ramba. You can use a personal stash and then no one can access it. It actually despawns when you log out. This is on Ultra, I think. Just my rendering distance is a bit low. Ultra 30. My grass density is low. That's it. So like I've increased the grass density. Looks a bit prettier. Shah? Anyone? I have all this power and I have nothing to give it to. Was my one? Oh, yeah. So you can make a personal storage. It's basically the size of a vault. So, like, you're super chilling. I thought the low would help. I set it to low when we were crashing a lot, thinking that would help, but it was actually just a memory leak issue. Hammer is nice. Oh, you want the hammer? Yeah. You swear the crown's got bigger? This is the tier 3 town. It's been the same. It's been the same. Look how big, much bigger it is though. Look, ready? This is the tier 1. This is how it started. And then upgraded. And like, this is the Emperor Crown 3. Epic. This is blocked. Oh yeah, that's kind of gross. Can we... I'm gonna move the farming station this way. Like that. Apparently, this is the max at the moment. Dragging on the ground with my giant balls. For having a fucking region. Just a region. Yeah, mate, later. That'll be so good. I don't know if that will even add it. Is that a white owl? Monterre, is that a fucking... Oh my... Okay, never mind. The biggest crowd. Strafe. So it's funny that you say that because there's a I forget what it's called, but you know the cart where it's like the king sits in the back and then there's like a person dragging the cart. That exists in the game in early access, so I can have people wheel me around. The rickshaw, yeah. That's gonna be so funny. Like, imagine like I open a YouTube video and it's like me talking to the viewer and it's like I'm talking to them from the rickshaw. That's so fucking good. I had to relaunch. Oh, I know. I have to, right? Alright, I don't hear any takers, so I'm gonna just make myself a tool, I think. I'm gonna make myself a miner tool and start working on some of the other stuff. Hey, I just realized something. Do the tools have... I don't think the tools have a requirement to equip them. Rude, Pink. Oh, we're having bad RNG at the moment. Which means you could have like a really high level tool at a low level? That can't be right. Could you? You give like someone like a tier 10 tool mythic when they're like level 1 and just have them power level like crazy. Is that an option? That can't be right. It can't be intentional. Because look, do these... Like, if I open the profession screen, I've got the... Oh, no, there it is. Smithing 20. No, I didn't see it. Yeah, no, you're right. It says 20. All good. We're chilling. All right, so I'm going to make myself a masonry tool or a pickaxe, maybe. I feel like I'm doing more masonry than pickaxing. I think that's better. Like the masonry is... Oh, but the masonry gets hard capped by the smelter. Yeah. Hold on. How are we on resources at the moment? Let me just check based on that. We have tons of ore, but no stone. I like how there's some goats here too. Alright, I'm gonna make a chisel. I feel like I'm doing more chiseling than mining. I feel like I'm gonna go mining as immediately after I make this, but that's fine. Crafting is definitely the slower one. Any open slots? Okay, so anyone can come here and work. Like, so if you want to work on your own character here, you can totally do that. Just bring a personal storage chest. It's going to help a lot. In terms of membership, I could probably kick an AFK. I think the problem is I don't know who's not really hanging out anymore. I see names I don't recognize. We could probably get you in. I don't know who this guy is. I'm sorry if if you're in the thing. Common. Damn. Alright, what's your name, Triple? We'll get you in. Go figure. Could have guessed that one, huh? There you go. Alright, we're out of ropes. I can't make any more tier 2 tools. I kicked you out? Fuck. Sorry, I don't recognize the names, dude. Alright. Hold on. Hold on, we can fix this. We can fix this. Oh, you're fucking with me. Okay, you got me. You totally got me. No, you fucking props to that. You got me in. Bastard. I'm a good sport? Nah, you're right. Send him to the gulag. Nah, treason. Treason. I can't have my good Emperor God King name be slandered by having me people say that I'm a good sport. That sounds like synonymous with weak. Imagine having a jail. We could totally make one. We could make my house just be a jail. A guillotine? No, Pink, we don't want a guillotine. I don't want a guillotine anywhere in my settlement because it might give people ideas. I do not. Listen, we already have the French. We already have the French on the server. We don't. Where are they? Oh, that's another empire. That's Ludens. Listen, the French are here. We don't need more ideas. I'm gonna make a tier 1 simple stockpile. All right. Do we have any of this stuff? I can make the bricks. I have the bricks. All right, that's gonna. Now we can split up the tier 1 and tier 2 stockpiles, so we can have more space. Did I start a craft here? I didn't. You love your royalty. You know what's funny, Pink? I found out the other day, I think last week or two, that you guys don't celebrate the king's birthday with a public holiday, but we in Australia set up a public holiday for the king's birthday. Because monarchists. And also we'll have any excuse to take a day off. Why is that? Canada has the same holiday, exactly. Yeah. Oh my god. Can I have some help building this, please? This is like gonna take ages. Thanks, Shah. I think Gabriel's trying, but he doesn't have access. We used to own you guys. You have to celebrate or be shot. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm going to make it my headcanon that it is. You can only try and remove plafting. Okay. Is that you, Gabriel? Are you Gabriel or are you Cryptic Spark? I need to update the bot to include the... Oh, you're Marky? Let's take a look. Are you in the settlement? Online. Dude, I can't fit... I can't believe how many people... We're struggling, dude. Alright, I don't know who Yellow4 is. I'm sorry. Again, if I kick you, I'm sorry. I'm not going to listen to you, True Gamer. I don't care if you get kicked. It's going to constantly cycle people who have logged off the game. Look at that. He contributed 2 hits. What a champion. Now, how do we rename this? There it is. All right, check this out. Now we move it right here. And then we can transfer between the two. Put T2 stockpile. And then we should be able to just do that, do that, do that. And then we can just move it back. Hello, hello. Welcome to Spellbinding. It's Cahoots. To be an member, you just need to head to Bluffshade through teleport. Head west to Prosperity. You can join the Empire. Anyone can join the Empire. It's a public system. There's nothing I can't even prevent people from joining. And then the settlement itself, you can work here with a personal storage, or you can we can try and kick someone to get you in if you want to work with the settlement itself. Sleep is a treason for in the Ottoman Empire. Grounds for exile. Exactly. With how little sleep I've had. You're up for 22 hours. Dude, please don't burn out. I want you so bad for the release of the game. I want everyone here to be able to like play and we can really, really build a cool settlement. We're kind of just like vibing. But I'd love to work. Don't fucking burn out. Please. You're having fun. Okay, good. No, I was having fun. All right, I'm taking this Fang. I was technically already in the Empire before you gave me perms. Really? You know what? I might have kicked you, Cryptic, at some point. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you probably got kicked at some point. We are, dude. It's so good. We need more people to work here. No, no, no. Yeah. Okay, so Empire is different to Settlement. Settlement is Settlement, Empire is Empire. You're about to donate 15,000 supplies? Is that through Hex coins, or... You're not playing anymore? Lighter, you're a smart dude. You should definitely keep that in mind. Oh, 20k Hex coins. That's crazy. That's awesome. We're kind of running low on supplies because I was doing an Empire run today. With that, we can stay topped up, and then we can be a little bit more careful with how or even more liberal with how we spend the supplies. I might go crazy though. Oh, dude, absolute champion. All right, let's stop running around in circles. Let's craft something. Let's make some. Convert all these. Wait, hold on. No, I don't want to do a 5,000 craft. I want to do that when I'm not streaming. I'm gonna do these little crafts here. You know what sucks? Even having a tier 2 tool, this craft isn't any faster. That's so lame. What are the bits we're crafting? I think I meant hex coins. Whenever you craft, you... Oh, no, you're just the main... Oh, you're just talking about shit about the game. I don't know. Don't think about it. We're bots. We're bitty bots. Does everything need an answer? $42. There it is. Oh my god. Look at that. And this is what I meant. So like, obviously 20,000 hex coins is a ton of effort triple. I can't believe you had that much. But what I'm getting at is that someone was saying how hard is it to upkeep. This is a double size empire. We're using double the amount of supplies per day. Or sorry, not an empire, a settlement. We're using double the supplies of a settlement. And the normal basic small size settlement. And one person just topped us up after like maybe 2 days of effort to 30 days supply. That was one person's effort. So maintaining upkeep is not so much of a problem. It's just the scope that you want to build, right? Like if you have a really big settlement, you're going to want if you have a really big settlement, you're going to want people to support it. And settlements will naturally grow to the size of the people that are invested into it, right? So, yeah. You could even be a small settlement that just chills for ages. All right, I'm going to spend some of these triple, but I'm not going to go below 10k. Yeah. Your effort is going to expand the empire like crazy. All right, there. I'm not going to go below 10k. So that's going to be the limit. I'm not going to go below 10k. That's 14 days worth, which is up until basically the demo ends. Okay. This has been really productive today. In game, we got some new tools. Grown, expanded the empire. We've worked on new sheets. So we're gonna start wrapping up. I'm just gonna store all my stuff and we'll slowly wrap up. What can you work with? Right now, we're low on ropes, I think. We're always in need of tier 2 logs. And we have some tier 2 ropes now. Actually. Maybe I should make some tools. No, we'll do it tomorrow. Otherwise we'll be here all night. Any of these tier 2 resources. So leather, ingots, pyrolite, that should be in the raws. I'm gonna take that and cook it. Planks, ropes, and bricks. All of these 5, we're gonna need always we're gonna need more of these. Don't turn them into supplies. We just need these. Yeah, because with these we'll either push towards T2 codex, or we will push towards getting people to supply with better tools and stuff like that. Those are definitely something that we can need. And you can deposit your T2 rares here as well, and that helps a lot. I've got pyrolite. I can go cook it at one of the... You know what? I think I just filled them. I did. Alright. The jackals reset. I mean, the towers reset. 25 minutes. Let me explain. So, FYI, you can work in prosperity just like you do with the ruins town. All of the stations are public. But you just can't access the shared storage without perms. Okay. How can you earn personal cash? So once, if same merchant man in the town, make them a tier 1 timber, which if you want to, just come to the tier 1, take 20 of these and make 1 tier 1 timber, and you'll be good to make your own personal cash. I can break these down, actually. Let's do that. Prosperity. How do we break this down? Unpack. I was gonna fill my inventory. Boop. That's cool. planks. Unpack. Boop. And then we pop them in here. Cash is 10 bricks, not timber. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 10 bricks. Which you can take. I have tons. Let me put extras in here. I've been like churning through them. I'm gonna stop then. If they use bricks, then that's important. Yeah, just take 10 bricks. Jackal. It's camping you. Okay, I think I'm good. I'm gonna... Alright, let's... 15 seconds. We'll... get ready to raid. Trisp is on. Probably end up raiding Trisp. Alright, we've got the tier 2s. Done. Yeah, you need to get the stone slab. Yeah, progress being nuked is like, you have to have an appetite for it, right? I don't mind. And also I kind of have, not an obligation, but you know what I mean, an obligation to make content. And so a lot of this is like being driven by the fact I really want to make videos on the game too. I can totally understand waiting though. If I was not like doing videos, I don't think I'd be playing as much as I would be. But then again, actually, I'm having a lot of fun. So, okay. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to wrap up. Wait, no, hold on. We can't do this here. Wait. Ignore what I said. Yeah, exactly. I learned lots, but it'll be its same launch. We're also using it for information to plan ahead. Excellent. There we go. This is great. Love this. All right. We're wrapping up. I'm going to raid Trisp, who is another BitCraft streamer. He's been doing a crazy stream. He's been going super hard, and I want to keep chatting with him. He's the Trispian Empire on the map. Thank you so much for watching and spending time. If you've been part of the community and building the settlement, it's been so fun to work with you guys. I will see you probably on Wednesday. I usually spend the next Tuesday doing videos, but then again, I'm so tempted to stream all the time now, so we'll see. But thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next one, and have a great rest of your day. Make sure to say hello from the toads. The Otodman raid.